Hello, everybody. This is daily vlog number 11. Actually, I said it was 11 yesterday. Forgive me. I'm a very tired person, just like everybody else. I know I keep saying that, but it's because it's increasingly true. As every day goes by, I get less and less. I even got 7 hours of sleep last night and decided to put some things off because I needed to sleep, and I still felt bone tired all day. Anyway, so after going over everything that we talked about in class, which I'll talk about first, I really enjoyed the fact that we talked about the different qualitative aspects that mentors and mentees obtain. Kind of a moment of self reflection for all of us as a class to reflect on our experiences in our practicums and in the schools last year, but also to offer our own sage advice throughout this process of becoming an AT now. Oh my god. Okay, edit that out, Sid. Personal note. I also, fuck, what did we even talk about today other than that? We didn't really do too much today in class, actually.
Oh, you gave us the list of...
Oh, yes. I found that the use of the mind map was extremely useful because it just was a great way to visualize everything that we kind of had in our heads and in our documents for the unit lesson plan. We've had a lot of great ideas, but it's been hard to edit and back down, and that was something that I found I encountered during my TikTok assignment. We had a lot of great ideas, but we never took the time to count and actually make sure that we had what we needed, and didn't realize that we actually ended up, if you count the mental health and wellness as individual videos, because it's a series of 9, we had 8 videos, but it really ended up being 16 videos. It was too much. Need to dial it back. So being able to use that tool as a way for us to refine our topics, the different things that we're going to connect to those topics, really was a great visual way to actually mentally organize everything and just kind of calm my brain bees. That's what I call it when I have too many thoughts happening in my head. It's like a bunch of little bees in my head. So it calmed my brain bees. It kept me on track, and now I have a clear idea of what I need to do over the next couple days to ensure that I'm not letting down my group members and that we are having a cohesive, integrated unit plan. I'm very excited for what we are going to be presenting for that project, as it is both extremely useful and imperative to the fact that we are taking into consideration all of the different things that we're learning in class. You gotta be careful with your young stick, because she gets very aggressive about it. I'm surprised you still went for it to grab her. Moving past that, I would like to go back to our readings for integration of STEM into the technological space and world. It, to me, is ironic that there's been this debate to even begin with, because there really is the heart, or there really is the heart and the head interlocking with one another. It's a concept that shouldn't exist, because all of our classes in the tech department use STEM. You tell me one class that doesn't do it. There is no reason that this should be a debate, and it's really unfortunate that the culture that surrounds technological studies is kind of shrouded in this shame and disposition of being less than, when really it's not. Like, I'll use my father as an example. His craft and trade is in woodworking. He's a construction technology teacher. And it blows my mind how he can just come up with mathematical equations in his head, visualize the design, and do it. Like, how is that not math? How is that not science? He has to account for so many individual things and actually create something. In my opinion, we not only have the fortunate pleasure of incorporating all of the fundamental elements of STEM, but we actually get to create something out of it that isn't just writing down mathematical equations, in my humble opinion as an aspiring educator. Other than that, I would really like to just quickly talk on to the points of what my lesson plan is. I've recorded everything. The lesson plan's done. I just need to edit it and put it together. I'm going to do that shortly in a bit. I need to eat and get some coffee in me, but it will get done, and I'm not going to be submitting it at 11:59, which is great. My sincere apologies for yesterday. I had everything technically done before the deadline. It just took much longer to upload than I originally thought it would, and it is what it is. If I don't get the mark, I am at peace with that. I understand that, and that's fine. I still did the work, and that's what matters. It's value of grades. I know I did the work. I know what I needed to do to actually further my understanding in my education, and I'm just taking it as a lesson to make sure that I'm putting the priority on what I need to do right now, because sometimes it's a little hard when you get either distracted or you're asked of others to help them when I get home and stuff, and I needed to prioritize getting that video out rather than doing some things that I needed to do at home. And then I didn't realize what time it was. Time management, ironically enough, we'll be doing a lesson on that in our unit maybe, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to cut it there. Y'all have a wonderful day. See ya.